Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome back to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and I'm going to be unboxing Furnace from Arcane Wonders and Hobby World. Furnace is one that I've been excited for, just pretty much based on the name, and it looks like a Brass Birmingham or Euro type game, and it's one that it's kind of been a slow burn, just like a Furnace. It seems like I've heard more and more people talk about liking the game, so I've just been even more excited. Right away, I thought I might just be infatuated with the name, so I didn't necessarily hop on it right away, since I hadn't. It seemed like right away when I first heard about it, I didn't hear many people talking about it, so I wasn't sure if it was actually a great game to back up a great name, but it sounds like that is hopefully the case. It's a nice solid cover. Another one of the white covers with kind of something right in the middle. I really like the look of how this just all comes together. It really gives me that Brass Birmingham feel. I don't think it's anything like Brass Birmingham from what I know, but we'll have to see. And we've got what I believe are the game rules. We've got an overview of the game. Ooh. This rule book is not very long at all. It's only got 6 pages. We're going to get this one played today, Jesse. He's not looking forward to it quite as much as I am. He likes his dice chucking games, and I don't believe that's what this one is. But we'll have to find out. Maybe we'll find some dice in here for you, Pepper. Then we got some nice looking punch boards. Pretty solid. Not overly thick, but not thin either, so not too bendy. Some nice artwork. I think it all kind of goes together. I don't know. The hat and gloves look a little bit cartoonish. I could definitely see those on Mickey Mouse. So I'm not sure if that I don't know if that totally fits, but we'll have to see. I think it looks fine. Oh boy. And we got all the money we could ever want. I like the colors they chose for this. I think it really works well with the theme. 2s and 5s and 10s and some little gears. Seems like that's something a lot of people like to use if there's any sort of industrial feel to the game, and I'm a big fan of the look of gears in games typically, so I'm not going to complain about it. Oh boy, Pepper. We've got what you've been wanting. We've got a wooden die, with some very large numbers on it. They're very clear as to what they are. We'll have to see if that burns in the furnace. Otherwise, we've got some cards that I'll hope that he'll open for me now that I've given him some trash talk. And we've got some yellow pieces. This reminds me of a lot of pieces that I've seen in other games. I think, like, what are they? Key flower. I think some other games have used pieces like this as well. I really like the look of them. They're pretty solid. I think they work in a Euro game like this. I think that's a very typical piece that you'll see from time to time in these types of games. And we've got looks like some metal bars. I really like the look of these. They kind of use a different color than I typically see for metal in games, and it actually might be one of the better colors I've seen for that used. And the bars actually look like metal bars that how I imagine them. I don't do any metal work myself, so I don't know if that's actually an actual representation of it, but that's what it really gives me, the feel of a metal bar in a game. So those are very solid. And we've got these cards back now. Ooh, we've got some nice artwork on them. It might be a little thin. Let's see here what we got. They are pretty much the exact same size as a normal playing card. So that's the size. I always like cards to be that size if possible. I don't remember if these will be shuffled that much. I'm a little concerned if you were to have to shuffle them a lot that it might be a little thin for that, but the feel of them, it feels like, I don't even know how I'd describe it. You know, Pepper, you held them in your hand. I'm trying to think if they're like any other cards in games. I really like the artwork though. This is some solid artwork. I wish there was this artwork throughout throughout the whole game. It feels like some of that might be missing in some of those pieces, but this is some really, really beautiful artwork used for these cards. It really gives me that industrial feel for sure. Do you know what you would call that? It's kind of like a almost cardboardy feel. It's not like cardboard, but
yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it definitely feels different than most cards.
Feels like a hint of plastic, actually.
Oh, does
to
it?
me. But I doubt that's what that is.
Yeah, I guess I'm not 100% sure. Then we've got some black cubes. Nothing too special about them. They're not really shaped in any specific way. Just a normal black cube. We got some bags. Got a nice little insert. And last but not least, we got some different cylinders and some different colors here. We got white, black, yellow, and red. I don't know. These kind of look a little cartoony as well. I don't know if they give me that Euro-y feel. They seem almost like something that you might see in a mass market game type look to them. They're definitely nice chunky pieces of wood though, which I do like. They're not thin at all, and I do like that they're different sizes for the different numbers, it appears as well. They're increasing as the number increases, so I do like that. But yeah, overall, you got some very solid artwork in the cards. You got very typical Euro-y wooden pieces. And I'm very, very excited to get this one to the table. That is Furnace from Arcane Wonders and Hobby World. Can't wait to play it. If you want to see our first impressions when we eventually, inevitably, get that video out there, feel free to subscribe so you see that the second it pops up. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. If not, we hope to see you next time. As always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.